My name is McKenzie and I'm a unit supervisor on the Marine Mammal Department. So today our exciting announcement is Nala, one of our female Australian sea lions, has produced a very healthy little pup. The pup was born on the 30th of July. So it was a little bit earlier than we were expecting, so she caught us a little by surprise, but it's a little healthy baby girl, so we couldn't be happier. Yeah, so the pup's progressing really well. We were really astonished in the first 2 weeks. Her growth rate was actually far greater than any of our other seal pups. She has plateaued off now, so she is kind of reaching that average point, but she was put on quite a bit of weight in the first couple of weeks. But as a normal pup, she's a little timid and very cautious around us and around the other seals, which is all natural. It's a big new wide world for her, so she's got to take her time and get used to it. So at birth, she was born at 7 kilos, and at the moment her weight 2 days ago was 12.8 kilos. As with Australian sea lion pups in the wild, they don't naturally go straight out to sea. They'd spend time on the beach, they'd be tucked up somewhere safe, under a shrub or in a little crevice or a rock cave. Mum would go out fishing, and in those times she would start building her confidence with other seals in shallow little rock pools and shallow water areas. So we've been doing that, progressively getting her used to the water, and she's progressed to deeper water now and actively swimming with Mum. So she's not confident enough to approach the deeper water without Mum, and Mum's very aware of when she has access to those deeper areas, and is, as with her previous pup, is a great mum. She's very close by in deep water and will offer assistance whenever she needs. If the pup can't find her way out, Mum will actually push her over to the area and help her get out again if she needs to. And that's part of the pup's learning process, is learning the entry and exit points of all of our bodies of water. We haven't given our pup a name yet, and we're actually calling out to the public to ask for their help in choosing the name. Our keepers have put a couple of names together. One suggestion was Kalani, and the other suggestion was Amali. And our keepers are really leaning towards Amali, just because this year, sadly, we did lose one of our bull Australian sea lions, Marley. He was our oldest seal resident here at Taronga Zoo, and sadly he passed. And he's also the grandfather of this little pup. And so the keepers thought it really fitting that we honour Marley's passing and tie her name into his. So Amali is the one that the keepers are really hoping gets for a win. Yep. So Australian sea lions are one of the 3 common seal species found in Australia and around our coastline. And unfortunately, they're the only one that's still classified as endangered, and population still declining each year. So they're really unique in the seal world in a couple of different factors, and they're our main breeding focus here at Taronga Zoo. So within Australia, there's only a handful of institutions that house Australian sea lions and less that actually breed them. So to get a female into our breeding group is such great news for the colony here at Taronga Zoo. The pup's mum, Nala, was the last female pup born here in the breeding program, and that was 12 years ago. So to have another female coming up the ranks, in a few years' time, she'll be able to participate in the breeding program herself. So for the management of their species, and not only for people to come and see, but the Australian sea lions really play a key role in the research and conservation efforts that we have here at the zoo. So these next spring school holidays, we are going to have the pup out on display. So your best opportunity to see her, taking her first steps out into our larger exhibits, will be during that school holiday period.